How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to OLTTV and welcome back to another car video on the channel. This one then we have the 5 things that I have loved about this BMW X2 X-Drive M25e. I have no idea if I've got that right or wrong. Definitely too many things to go on in one name for a car, but we're going to get into the 5 things I love about this car, and we are going to talk about them individually and let you know 5 different things that I think this car is really good at, does solidly well, and things that I've loved while having this car for the past few days and doing a few hundred miles in the car. So let's get into it, guys. First aspect I'm going to talk about is a bit of the styling of the car, and the first thing that I really liked about this car was this BMW badge here on the back panel, sort of shoulder area of the car. If you come around, it's on that side, and coming around again you will also see it's on this side of the car. You have that on both areas of the car, and I just think it adds a subtle little touch to the car that I haven't seen on any other model or range of car before. I think it adds a nice little touch to the car and gives it that little bit something different in the styling aspect side of the car. Staying along the styling aspect of the car then, and it will actually be this front bumper for the car, mainly the bottom air aspect, so this little area of the bumper here, and also the front 2 grille bits of the car. So as you can see, they are chrome outlined on the grille, and I apologize for how many dead flies and dirt and whatever's on the front of this car. It has been through the country, but yeah, as you can see, it has this chrome outline, which I think would look even nicer if it was blacked out like the grille here. But I think the styling point of the front of this car is really nice. It makes it looks a bit more aggressive, doesn't look as aggressive as some of the other BMWs in the line. But yeah, the styling points of this car I really enjoyed. The black grille and this bottom black grille on the bumper, I think it just works really well, gives a bit of contrast. And I think if you were to top this off, if you were to give this sort of the black sort of frame on the grille where it is chrome, I think that would make it look even nicer, just a bit like the bottom here where it has sort of the black frame to the honeycomb style grille there. So I think the front part of this, with also the struts in the bonnet, I don't know if you can just catch the light there, the struts there in the bonnet and the little lines give it a bit more of a sportier look, and I suppose that's what the M package is really good at, to be fair, with BMW. So yeah, that's the second thing I really love about this car. Number 3 then on this car, and we are going to step inside for this one then. We are going to actually give you something that I did like about the interior of this car, and that is this interior lighting, as you can see, which runs all the way through the car. I've currently got the car set to purple, but as you can see, it runs all along the side, all across the front of the dash. It's a bit of a shame it doesn't come anywhere down here. It just stops at this. I think it would be nicer if it maybe followed all the way through, but we'll come back out of here, go all the way along to my vehicle, scroll up to vehicle settings, change the lights, then interior lighting, and you have an array of colors. So you can go with the orange, bronze, white, green, blue, lilac. I've ended up going for the lilac at the minute, so we'll change this to green. As you can see, it changes nicely there quickly into this different color. Go for blue then next, blue, and also a nice one I think was the orange. I'm surprised there isn't a red setting. I know that looks very red on the camera, but that is classed as orange. It does look really red, to be honest, on camera, but yeah, that is orange in person. I was disappointed that there wasn't a red option. There's also not like a yellow. I know bronze is a bit similar, but they are missing a few colors, so like your pinks and stuff like that. But yeah, I've been going with the blue or the lilac at the minute, so this is the blue. I think the blue is a really nice color as well. I like the sort of deep blue that it's going for. It is still bright outside, as you can see, and this is really easy to pick up. Like even in sort of daylight, you can see this interior color, which I think is really, really nice and just sets off the car. It's actually a positive to the inside of this car, which I found really, really shoddy, to be honest. So yeah, that is the 3rd thing that I really love about this BMW. The interior lighting does spruce up the interior a lot more than the poor interior I do think it has. So that is number 3, guys. So then the 4th thing about this car, which I really liked, is actually something I can't show you physically, and that is actually the fact that this car is a hybrid. So as you can see, we have the petrol cap, just close this door, the petrol here at the back, and then if you come round the other side, you will notice we have another cap at the front, which is actually for if this would open. See, I've had a bit of trouble with this, to be honest. It's been something I've struggled to get used to. Open it up. Seems nothing wants to happen. But yeah, right, we can't do it. I'll maybe get back to that in another part of the video. You have one cap there and you have the cap at the back, and that is because this is actually, as it states on the back here, the XDRIVE 25E. So it's 4-wheel drive, and it is also a mild hybrid. So you get the option of the petrol and also the electricity from the inside of the car. I did wonder, is there anything on this side to let you in? No, there's not. So I can't figure out. I got this open before really easily, and I don't know why I can't get it open now. Does the car have to be locked maybe? So we'll lock the car. That definitely doesn't help. We'll then reopen the car, as you can see. Press that. There we are. So as you can see, it has the electric charging cable there. Gives you a bit of details on how to charge it up. But the drive of the car is the fourth thing even that I have loved about this car. It's a bit different. I've never really thought I'd be one for liking electric cars, but on a hybrid I actually really do quite like it, to be honest. So it gives you that just different sort of feel of the car. Once you are driving the car, you get like that instant torque when you're in the low rev range around the city, and then once you get onto a motorway or once you put your foot down, the engine kicks in and you get that petrol power, which is really, really good. I think it's not as good as the 330e was, but this has definitely been up there in driving styles. Last but not least with the X2 then, it is actually going to be the sort of capability and storage of the car. Don't know why that's just stopped. We're having a great time with this today, to be honest, aren't we? So we'll get that closed, let it close up, we'll try that again. Get that open. There we are. It's actually the storage aspect of this car. So as you can see, the boot isn't huge, but it's more than big enough if you were to using this as a daily. But you also have this little compartment under here which stores all the electrical stuff. So you've got different types of electric chargers under here. You've got one that's a super fast one. Well, I say super fast. You've got one that's a faster charging sort of at your home or in the street, and then you've got a one which is a slower charger but has a bit of a longer cable. So doing quizzes on these, I'm not too clued up. When I got the car, the guy did say ones that you preferably use at the house, ones that you use at one of the fast charging ones. So they all come with different wattage and stuff like that, which don't talk to me about that. I just plug it in and hope it goes. So we've got that aspect of it where the storage is really good on the back. But as you can see, if we come into the back of the car, did I lock it? I did lock it, so we will open it up. Got to click to open it up a few times. Yeah, the back of the car is actually really spacious, to be honest. As you can see, the lights coming on under the seats and in the back. So if I was to sit in here, I haven't moved this seat at all. You sit in here, you have plenty of room, to be honest. Look, knee room is not an issue. Plenty of room at the feet. Same with this side. And headroom's really good as well. You've got loads of room for your head. Front area then, passenger's got loads of room still. The general seating style of this front seat is spot on. I haven't minded it whatsoever. Can't complain. So that is the fifth and final thing that I've loved about this X2. Because it is a bit like a jacked up 1 Series, there's loads of room, loads of space, and overall a really comfortable ride to it, to be honest. So you mix that with the hybrid system and you get a really nice sort of comfortable driver, which I think could be a pretty good daily in all honesty. So those are the 5 things, everyone. Those are the things that I really love, really liked. And I will hopefully catch you all in another one. Let us know your thoughts on this video. Drop a like, drop a subscription, drop a comment on what you think. If you've got an X2, let us know how you're getting on with it. And I will catch you all in another one. Cheers for watching, guys. Catch you later.